Hey guys, I'm just going to make a quick video really quick on how to access the handouts for the scenarios that we need to turn in, and then how you can save those files and then upload them and be able to see what input you put on those files. So this is my laptop screen. It's the same operating system as our tablets. So whatever I do here, you'll be able to do on your tablet the same way. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So first things first is everything is run out of Google Chrome. So make sure to open Google Chrome. Once Google Chrome loads, then however you get to the JB Learning, get there. I saved it as a bookmark. If you wanted to do that, you just click this little star and it bookmarks that tab, and then it saves it under your bookmarks. Okay, so that's how you can do that. You can see everything that I personally bookmarked. So I click on my bookmark, and then it will load the JB Learning website. So log in my JB account, click log in. Log in, you can see this is our page, so click on your navigate to Premier Access for Paramedic Flip program. And then from there, you're going to wait and click the launch button to get into the program. Okay, so this should be what you see at this point. Okay, this is our home page, as you guys well know. So you can see everything. I'll scroll down. It's just how we see it. Okay, how you get to this is totally up to you. I'm going to show you the way that I've done it. And then once you do this one time, it's the same scenario handout. So I go into patient overview, this patient assessment overview lesson, and then I click on the lesson guide. Okay, from the lesson guide, it's going to bring this up. I just go through this until it gets me to the appropriate link. So I know I'm kind of moving through this like this, but I'm not worried about that, because all I'm worried about is this link right here. So on lesson 23, on the 8th slide in the lesson outline, you'll see this blue link, student facilitated scenario handout. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So you click that link. Okay, it's going to launch its own tab. Okay, from here on our tablets, you're going to see just like this. Okay, you're going to go up in this corner. You're going to click this down arrow with a line. This is a symbol for download. Okay, I'm going to click download. Then it's going to give me an option of where I want to save this. So you can see, for me, it is generated where it originally goes. So you're going to see something different on yours, possibly. I couldn't tell you, because again, I have to do this on my laptops, because I don't want to make the PC guy mad at me for downloading unauthorized programs on the tablet. So I'm doing it on my laptop. So I can click save, and then it's going to save this form. So you can see it populated right here. So it saved this form. Okay, so it shows this lesson 23, patient assessment overview. Okay, so this form, it saved this template. All right, so the easiest way to get to it is you click on it. Okay, so that brings you here. Well, that's the exact same tab. If you look, it's the exact same tab, exact same thing. The problem with this is that if I were to type anything in here, okay, you can see it works. I can type stuff in there. I'm not able to save this sheet. Once I put any kind of text in here, it will not save it. Okay, Google Chrome does not recognize that. So this part becomes a little bit labor intensive, but just follow along and we'll get through it. Okay, so I downloaded it. I'm going to minimize once I get ready. So I'm going to kind of backtrack here, so just kind of stick with me. Okay. So remember when we clicked on download and it showed you right here where it's at? This PC and downloads. Okay, so that's where mine went to. Okay, that's important to remember. Because what that means, so I'm going to click on this. Sorry, I'm going to slow down. So I've minimized my window. Okay, so Windows minimized. I'm back to my desktop. I click on this little button right here. We have the same one on ours. Okay, what this means is that it's going to bring me to this screen. Sorry, it's going to bring you to this screen. On this screen, you can see it shows all my recent files. Okay, this is the most recent thing I just downloaded. So if I were to double click on this, it's going to open my student facilitated scenario handout lesson 23. Okay, our tablets do not have Adobe Acrobat on them. That's what my default program is, Adobe Acrobat Reader DC. Okay, so what you're going to have to do if you want to save this is you're going to have to right click with your mouse, go to Open With, and go to Microsoft Edge. Okay, not Chrome. Even though we do everything in Chrome, go to Microsoft Edge. Click Microsoft Edge. It's going to open up the sheet. Okay, the reason you need to do this in Microsoft Edge is this little function right here. Okay, what that's going to allow me to do is now I can type whatever I want to type. Okay, I'm going to type in nothing. Literally the word nothing. Okay, so from here now, this little icon, if you hover over it, it says Save As. Click Save As. Now name it whatever you want. So we're going to name this PS 23 because this is patient assessment or patient skill 23, however you want to load it, to save it. Okay, then I'm going to choose where I want to save this. So I can either use this bar, which is different locations, or I can just click save and it will, again, it will save in this PC and documents. And you can save there. I'm going to choose to save in my OneDrive because that means that that goes onto the cloud. So I can save, if I save to my OneDrive, I can access it anywhere on any Microsoft device. Okay, so that's where I save all my work. So if you want, you can make a folder specifically for your scenario handouts, or you can just save it into your OneDrive. Okay, if you choose to save it, if you want to make a new folder, you click New Folder, and then you name your folder whatever you want. Okay, now I just double click that folder, and now I can save into that folder I just created. If that's too much, there's too many steps, then just click save when you get in wherever you want. But I wanted to show you guys a different way to do it. So if you want to get it organized, you can select where you want to save it. Like I said, I save everything on my OneDrive. You can just save it right in your OneDrive, or you can create a new folder, name it whatever you want, double click on that folder you created, and then you click save. So what that allows you to do now is you can see this is what I downloaded. This is the form I created. So if I were to double click on this, you can see the word nothing was saved because that's what I typed. So the other important part with this is going back to our Google Chrome. Is if we turn something in, so lesson 25, we were supposed to create a patient assessment scenario. This is my file submission. I can click this submission, downloading. Guess what? Here's everything I typed in. And that's because when I did this, I downloaded it, the download, and then found it where I downloaded it. Okay, the little folder. Found it where I downloaded it, right here. Right click, open with Microsoft Edge. Type in whatever I want, click save. If, I'm going to open this first one. Sorry, let me back up really quick. Open with Microsoft Edge. If I change anything in this, and this one pops up. This gives me the option just to save. Okay, with Microsoft Edge, I can save this file. I exit out of the file now. Now I open it up. This will save all my updates. I don't have to continually make new documents. So depending on how you did it with your PDFs, you would have to continually make new documents. But if you do it through Microsoft Edge, right click, open with Microsoft Edge, save as, and then anytime you make any updates, you just click save, and then it will continually save it just like any other document. So then once you get done and you need to upload it to whatever, if you need to upload it to lesson 23 or lesson 25, wherever we needed a patient scenario, okay, now I can come in here. I'm going to go to File Submissions, click Add. It's going to have Upload a File. Okay, don't worry about anything else, just upload a file. Choose File. Okay, remember it was in my OneDrive. Put it in my paramedic folder. PS23. Click Open. Guess what? There it is. So now I can choose to save this at whatever I want. So we're going to save it as the same thing that's saved as, PS23. And then I would click Upload File, and it would upload the file as my assignment. So it would look just like this. It would show what you submitted. Okay? So that is how, if you're going to, when you download these patient assessment scenarios, the student facilitated scenario handout, go to the lesson, click the link. It will download this form. Okay, click the download. Remember where you downloaded it to, and then open it, and then do all the other steps that I showed you. I'm not going to go through it again. It's pretty repetitive at this point. So, if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments that I'm going to link with this video, and I'll respond to you as I can. Thanks, guys.